universe like all comes together and meets at the end. It's just like all sorts of broken, and you can actually literally incorporate literally everything into it. Big battle or whatever you want. Abstract fucking cartoons seeping into the world, whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's pretty cool, because the only way they had to fix it was to create a paradox on itself, which was leaving that timeline shorter though than everything else, and it didn't match, so it had to fold in onto itself from the original using this pocket universe kind of thing, which is also believed to be the very first universes before he split off and creating himself, basically a version of God splitting himself in the beginning. Was that was, he got out of control, they wanted to kill him, so the first universe made a pocket universe where they couldn't get to him, and now he's supposed to be believed just sitting there waiting for his perfect time to strike, or to just reclaim whatever, which a lot of, Grant, there's this one writer, he went to DC Saw, he was always saying that, like, the one who claimed he got abducted by aliens, and was showing that this is true, and he always portrayed it as like he's coming to undo everything, like it's coming to undo it all, and it's the great nothing, and the protagonists are always anti-heroes,
but undoing everything is actually really putting everything back together.
That's kind of how a lot of these cyclical things happen in the end, because by even implementing them in the first place, it creates these narratives of these heroes anyway. And there's this whole thing with like Mr. Nobody I really like, because they are starting to touch on the Doom Patrol one. And this guy is like, he gained his powers like, he is outside of space and time and creates narratives. Like there's literally a thing where he made a rat be sentient, because he lives in the abstract. And he made this rat be sentient, realizing his mother's death, so he can take revenge all the way up for this, so he can go eat a wire off the robotic hero that we know of, that we've been following from the beginning, to cause a certain thing of events. And he's just sitting there kind of like manipulating these events by doing strange things like that. He just lives in the abstract, and this whole series lives in the abstract. It's pretty brilliant. It really is. There's no like real hero per se, because without this, his evils to even go underway, it wouldn't preserve life in the first place.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's for his entertainment as well. It's just portrayed by Alan Tudyk, who's the guy in fucking Serenity. He's in literally every sci-fi thing you can think of. He's in Star Wars. He's in everything. It's Alan Tudyk. He's like my hero. This guy.
It's not the guy that was in Twin Peaks.
Deadpool, it'd be hilarious.
I remember
if he ends up being in there.
I remember
somehow.
Yeah.
Well,
never mind.
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He played Wash in Firefly, the pilot.
I still haven't seen that. Well, what was the first part about the Flerken, though?
Well, Flerkens are the cats, which I love how they're portrayed as cats, that are, they have pocket universes inside them, and there's limits or no bounds pretty much right now. We have no idea what really lies between this pocket universe and what can happen in it, or how many universes it's linked to, or who knows. Right now it's really not out there, but I think it's the key to freaking everything. Portrayed as a cat, no less. Are you kidding me? The cats being like as revered as gods back in times and stuff. It's just a nice little symbols in there, a little wink. I'm feeling it's a little wink or something. I don't know, but it can be muzzled. Remember, if they're muzzled, they're pretty much like just a cat. So they can be. So it has to be. They have to be like utmost secret. They couldn't let themselves be known to anyone. And that's got to be super vital. And there's got to be a reason why they let him be known to Nick Fury and Captain Marvel there. Because Captain Marvel didn't even know what a Flerken was this whole time. Just thought it was a house cat, as he hung out together. They ended up laying, she laid 100 and something eggs, though. Which Rocket Raccoon pointed out that was well, in the comics that was a Flerken. In this one it was a different being, but still. I'm telling you, man. Fuck the king. Because no one has asked this question on YouTube yet of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
Why was the Space Stone able to teleport in the beginning of it? And if it was actually the Mind Stone this whole time, though, then why the fuck was it having and pocketing these? And then why did it take Red Skull to the planet in the first place? Meaning it must have been the Mind Stone in the first place. But then how could it have teleported people through space if it was the Space Stone at one point then? And then it showed a scene on the Captain Marvel where the fucking Flerken cat spit out the cube. It ate the cube and spit it out. Meaning it's a pocket universe, dude. It's ate it up in a pocket universe and spit it out the other one. So he's the one who switched it this whole time. Fucker. And that might be the original universe trying to come back in. Which is more of a threat than Dormammu, who is the negative energy universe that pretty much lives to consume life, basically. Basically, like where all dark things come from. Basically, not even its representation of hell, but the universe is, because there is already a realm of hell, thanks to the gods of like Thor and Odin. In fact, Odin's the one who created hell, technically, because he banished, in a sense, Hela to it. Which is probably why it's called hell, because her name was Hela.
Mm-hmm.
And they do a really good job of interpreting a lot of narratives, through this, but... You know what I mean? Like, they did a really good job. I think so.